Hello, Editing Callista here. Just before we get started on the episode proper, Umbri was once again extremely kind and has sent in even more fan art. It should be on the screen right now. Isn't that wonderful? That is so lovely. Thank you so much, Umbri. I can't put into words how grateful I am. I think I'd have to use interpretive dance and dinosaur shrieks, but thank you. Thank you ever so much. It really does mean the world to me. It really does, and it's so good. It's so good. So big thank you to Umbri. Their Twitter is going to be in the description box below, so if you want to go and check out her lovely art, then please do so. Again, thank you so much. Thank you ever so much. Now, onto the episode. Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. In the last episode, the students finally realized the secret of the Funhouse. They're stacked one on top of the other, and the tower is a little bit more than a tower. It's a giant elevator, so I'm very happy that they finally figured that out.
The reason is because that elevator has something unique about it.
There's something unique about that elevator. Yeah, it's only the floor moves.
I see! So that's it. The elevator was designed so only the floor moved.
Only the floor moved?
Indeed.
Which means the whole room wasn't an elevator, only the floor was. That's why we saw different doors in each tower. Which means on the first floor of Grape Tower, the door on the far back wall had a strawberry design. And on the fourth floor, which was Strawberry Tower, a different door on the far back wall had a grape design.
Then, where do the different floors lead?
I assume you mean the doors. They don't lead anywhere, they're just decoration.
I want to say they lead outside, but they're probably just for show.
Yeah.
Just for show? Why was something like that necessary?
To confuse you. Because if there was no door, you probably would have realized a lot quicker, hey, that it's one big elevator, it's not what we've seen, but because there was a door, and you couldn't feel how the elevator, the contact elevator, was moving, it made you think, oh, we're moving along the floor, not up and around.
So we'd falsely believe that the doors were connected to where their picture signified. It was actually very effective. Because of that, we totally misunderstood the building's structure.
I don't get it. But I guess it means whoever designed this building had a totally twisted personality.
Did you hear that, mon ami?
Don't blame this on me. Take responsibility for yourself.
That's right, Usami. That's right, you stick up for yourself, girl.
Then I'll take responsibility and gently caress you.
No! Y'all are saying she's your little sister. No, I'm not. No! I don't want no Cersei and Jaime Lannister bullshit here. No, thank you. No!
Like, there's no way that's gonna happen. Stop with the tasteless jokes.
Stop swooning.
By the way, what does the chain on the far back door in Grape Tower mean?
It was probably wrapped there by the killer to keep us as far from Strawberry Tower as possible.
Because if you thought that you couldn't get there, then why bother trying?
Why?
Because of that chain. You guys thought you couldn't enter there, right?
Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button, but seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door? Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on the Strawberry Hall side, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all. Huh?
The killer destroyed the Strawberry Hall button, so we'd stay away from Strawberry Tower. Everything was done to tamper with the evidence, so we wouldn't find out about the secret of the Funhouse. The appearance of a body in the tower would contradict what we thought we knew about the building. In that situation, if we'd gone to Strawberry Tower, we'd have seen that contradiction firsthand. And using that as a clue, we might have discovered the truth. The truth that the two houses and the two towers are actually one complete vertical building. The killer wanted to keep us from learning that. That's why they made us stay away from Strawberry Tower.
They destroyed the button and wrapped a chain around the door just for that?
Mm-hmm.
Would it really have inconvenienced the killer if we learned the true structure of the building?
Yeah, because y'all would have started figuring stuff out way quicker.
It would have been a major inconvenience. After all, this funhouse is strongly connected to the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru.
Gravity.
Hold on. You're progressing much too quickly. There's still a contradiction concerning the building structure.
What a pain. It's fine already.
Well, I mean, he's the killer, so of course he's gonna try and drag his feet.
Gundam, please proceed.
Oh, Sonia, I love you, but you're gonna be so sad. That's right, cry, you fucking simp. Cry for me.
You said earlier that Strawberry House and Grape House are connected vertically, right? If so, how does the contact elevator supposedly transport us from one house to the other?
Diagonally, going up and down. I see. Now that you mention it, I completely forgot about that matter.
If that elevator moves vertically, then when your back is facing the elevator, both towers should be on the same side. But does this reflect reality? Inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is to the elevator. And inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is to the elevator. Which means the houses are on exact opposite sides of the tower.
Except the contact elevator rotates 180 degrees.
Answer me, fiend! What does this mean?
What does this mean?
Oh, she's even copying him now. I agree. What does this mean? If the two houses are connected vertically, the position of the tower should be the same in both houses. But in fact, when my back was facing the elevator in Grape House, the tower was on my right. And when my back was facing the elevator in Strawberry House, the tower was on my left. How can I break through this contradiction? Make your argument. Kazuichi's account. He was the one who used the compass.
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
I don't get they're both doing
However,
it together.
at both houses, if the contact elevator is behind you, the towers are in opposite directions.
Which means your reasoning.
It's clearly contradictory.
What's with this iron curtain of teamwork?
Because they're in love. So Gundam and Sonia have matching arguments. It sounds like it makes sense, but is that really correct?
If the two houses are connected vertically,
The elevator should move.
vertically, not horizontally.
Nope.
No, that's wrong! The elevator wasn't just moving vertically. Isn't that right, Kazuichi?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, you.
Come on. You used the elevator while you were holding that compass Nagito gave you, right?
Oh, that. Yeah, it was pretty strange. From start to finish, somehow the compass needle rotated 180 degrees.
Rotated 180 degrees?
Meaning, as the elevator moved between the two houses, it also rotated 180 degrees. It was probably following the building's perimeter as it rotated to the other side. Which means the exit would be on the opposite side once you arrived at the other house, right?
I do like this graphic. You know, it explains it in quite a nice way. I like that. That they're not forcing the player to kind of imagine it in their mind.
And thanks to that, the tower we saw on our right side when we arrived at Grape House appeared on our left side when we were at Strawberry House.
An elevator that rotates while it moves. Is that even possible? It's like something from an amusement park.
Did you not see what this island looked like?
Well, a funhouse is an amusement park attraction, you know. And since the building doesn't really need to be structurally practical, it makes for some splendid fun.
That's not splendid at all. You're inhuman.
Well, I mean, he's a bear.
You say I'm inhuman, but I'm just a bear. So I was never human to begin with.
Monokuma, stop stealing my lines.
I'm different from these lowly humans.
So we're done with the secret of the funhouse, right? Then let's start talking about the important stuff. What's the ultimate weapon that killed Nekomaru? And how'd they combine it with the pillar?
Defying gravity, thunk.
Huh? You still don't know what the ultimate weapon is yet? It's what I found at the Octagon, you know.
What is the Octagon? I haven't heard about that yet.
Oh my... I can't believe I have to explain that now. As long as you know what an Octagon means, you can solve this simple mystery easily.
What an octagon means, it's an 8-sided shape.
I see!
If I recall, an octagon is a shape with 8 sides, right?
I didn't expect you to know that. For a substitute reserve course student, you're quite knowledgeable.
It's basic shapes! You learned that in preschool! Dude! Dude!
I guess I should continue listening. Where is the place befitting of the name Octagon?
Oh. The place befitting of the name Octagon. It's probably, Well, here's the thing, the final dead room. It was on the first floor. I presume it's the yellow cutout. I've got to be honest, I don't think that's a particularly good clue, the place befitting of the name Octagon. The only place that makes sense is that, because it was all on the same level, which means it's the top of the green bit. That's the thing that makes the most common sense, the most logical sense, but I've got to be honest, I don't understand this clue. The place befitting of the name Octagon, it's probably... Yeah, there's only like one place for it to be, because it was all on the same level.
Here! You're talking about the secret room surrounded by concrete in the depths of the final dead room.
Why is that place the Octagon?
You know how the 4-sided strawberry house is on top of the 6-sided grape house? If you cut a 4-sided shape out of a 6-sided one, you get 8 edges. It becomes an 8-sided shape.
Oh, okay, that does make sense. I didn't understand the clue, but that does make sense. Oh, okay.
That's basically the gist of it. The true identity of the Octagon is that secret room in the depths of the Final Dead Room. In actuality, that place contained various weapons.
Then the ultimate weapon was there too?
That's a little different. I learned the true identity of the ultimate weapon at the Octagon.
Learned?
The true identity of the ultimate weapon is the Funhouse. Which means the killer used the building structure as their weapon and killed Nekomaru. Like me, the killer probably realized the secret of the Funhouse from the scenery, and then thought of a way to kill making use of the building structure.
The funhouse itself is the weapon, so they killed using the building structure?
That's why the killer tried to keep us from learning the mystery of the building. But more importantly, using the building itself as a weapon? Such a spectacular crime. It truly deserves to be called the ultimate weapon.
That's good. I'm happy with that. The Funhouse is the true identity of the ultimate weapon? What does this mean? How did the killer use that to murder Nekomaru? And who is the killer who did that? It has to be Gundam. He's the only one. He's the only one who would have been able to hit the good night button. Oh, suspended. Okay.
Hiya!
Why, hello there! I thought of a new bad word to call Monami.
Wah! I can already tell I won't be pleased by this.
Then let me say it right away!
Hehe, I'm already used to insults and slander. There's no way I'll get hurt by a mere word.
Monami is a serious Stu-Fatly. Stu-Fatly? Oh, goddamn.
That's much more straightforward than I expected. Stu-Fatly, huh?
Oh, do you know how hard it is to do a tisk 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 in Monokuma's voice? Tisk tisk tisk. There we go. That's not it. That's not it at all. Stupid, fat, and ugly. The perfect jet stream attack, incorporating all three of these words, would be... Ta-da! Stu-Fatly.
Huh? Oh, whoa. There's a fat hidden in there.
Monami, Stu-Fatly, what do you mean hidden? It's the main part of the word.
Okay, everyone, all together now. Monami is a serious Stu-Fatly.
What a jerk. Okay, yeah, we can save. Why not? Bap. And resume.
Hello. I hope your day is well.
Oh, my day is going very well. Thank you, Usami.
I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up. My heart's thumping like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw! But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
Oh, thank you for the reminder, Usami.
I never expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead.
I love that. Just, oh well.
Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily?
I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Nekomaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
Oh, Nagito, come on. Come on, have a go.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
Not for you, hoes.
What happened to the bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
Because now he thinks that y'all are pieces of shit.
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but I will sincerely retract that remark.
Ooh! That isn't sassy. That isn't sassy, but damn. Damn.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder.
This is interesting because I said this during the investigation. If I were in their position, and you know, it's like we're all gonna starve to death, we're all gonna die if someone isn't killed, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do a murder, I would have picked Nekomaru too, because he's a robot. He's died once, as it is. Surely it's less cruel to kill someone with a body made of metal than a body made of flesh and blood. Like I said, I'd make the exact same decision. However, not only did Gundam try and cover up the crime by making people think, oh, it must have been someone in Grape House, and I was in Strawberry, therefore I couldn't have done it, he's also actively trying to cover for himself during the trial. And I do think he cares about Sonia, I really think he does, but he's throwing her under the bus. She won't be spared, she'll be executed with the rest of the class. Yet this is interesting. Murder is simply murder. It does indicate that he feels... He doesn't take any pride in this. He's not proud, like, yep, I did a murder. It was like almost the perfect plan and I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids and your dumb rabbit. Like, he's not taking any pride in this. He's stating murder is simply murder. But at the same time, I'm also not going to lay down and die. I'm not going to allow myself to be executed for the sake of you guys. Ooh. Interesting.
Forcibly sacrificing others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
Except you didn't.
I see.
He knows. He knows.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Akane! You were drooling waterfalls?
Nagito. As usual, I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea if he's serious or not.
Anyway, if the killer used the building's structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
Nekomaru's cause of death, huh? He was horribly damaged, as if he was beaten senseless with a blunt object. But if he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building's structure. So, what was Nekomaru's cause of death that also utilized the building's structure? He fell...
I see!
He couldn't defy gravity.
That's it? I think he might have died from falling.
Died from falling?
If the Funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That, I don't know yet.
I don't think he was pushed, I think he was suspended.
Don't just make things up when you don't know the method.
That's what we do every single case!
Where in that building would you even be able to push someone off in the first place?
Again, not push. Suspend. From the doorknob.
It might be possible in the tower. You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the first floor, the door on the fourth floor won't open.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of hell.
But my gut is going crazy right now.
If Nekomaru died from falling, where did the killer shove Nekomaru from? If I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident, I need to solve that mystery next. Make your argument. Okay. My gut says the broken doorknob, however...
When the
again, I'm
elevator is
inclined
on
to
the
give
first
this a
floor,
listen.
you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on! Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside, the other door won't open.
I think we
Which
want a
means
good
the
night.
elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be the threshold of that elevator.
I need to make it clear so they understand that Nekomaru fell to his death. Looks like it's all up to me.
When the elevator is on the first floor, you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim
Yep,
from up there.
that's true. It would be.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor and
We have
made
nothing
use
to
of the drop.
contract with.
Hold on! Did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside...
No, that's wrong!
Yes!
That sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut down, and he enters sleep mode. If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't have noticed him, right?
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it.
Unless he was suspended.
There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from, yes?
That's what I was about to explain, before Kazuichi interrupted me.
I just zoned out for a second. Did Kazuichi I mean, I'm okay if she's blaming Kazuichi for something Gundam did. Like, I'm totally okay with that, but did I miss something?
Silence, pest!
Now you're calling me a pest?
Yes! I have no idea if Kazuichi actually did something, but yes, fuck him. A way to create the drop inside the elevator while Nekomaru is still in it. Chiaki seems to have an idea, but what way could that be? Well, we'll just have to find out in the next episode. Until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.